What is good, everybody, man? It's your boy Jay in the building. We is back again with another video, man. Now, before we get this video started, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you guys share this video. Jackson State. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I think me personally, Jackson State this year is going to be the most interesting team in 2023 for me. In my lifetime, I've never seen a team win 2 conference championships, go undefeated in the conference 2 years in a row, and the roster be completely vanished in 2 years. I don't know if I ever seen that. And I'm talking about college football. Like, Coach Prime was only there for two full seasons. And when he got the job at Colorado, they started, like, guys started transferring before the Celebration Bowl. And then once the Celebration Bowl ended, damn near 95% of the roster completely transferred out. It was going to be 98%. You know, you had a few guys enter the transfer portal and then come back. You know, so, man, I've never seen this. So, Jackson State, while on paper, still looks like a pretty good squad. We're heading into the season being completely unsure of how good or bad Jackson State is going to look. But next week is going to tell a big story, honestly. Well, probably not. You know, look, first game of the season, you know, you kind of want to make a good impression, but that's not always going to be the case. Because check this out. 2 years ago, when Coach Prime got here to Jackson State, their first game was against FAMU. They only won 7-6. We didn't know how good Jackson State would be, especially after that game. Then when they played ULM, Louisiana Monroe, the offense still struggled. So their first 2 or 3 games, the offense really didn't show any signs of explosiveness. It wasn't until they got later on down during the season where, you know, Shedeur Sanders started, you know, coming to his own, and last year as well. Like, their offense really started coming together. So this year, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. As far as I know, Jason Brown is going to be the starter at quarterback. Hold up. I pulled up the roster because check this out. This year, Jackson State has about 19 to 20 receivers. So I really want to look. All right, so of course we know about Rico Powers. I think Seven McGee might be their most explosive receiver. We're not sure just yet. I think it was either Isaiah Kendall or Isaiah Spencer. One of those 2 receivers that were being told that one of those 2 freshmen were really coming to their own. So one of those 2 freshmen, we know, look, they got about 19, 20 receivers. So we don't know who going to play. There is a lot to go around. So we don't know. I know at running back, J.D. Martin is going to get the nod. Who else is going to play at running back? I don't know. But their entire offense and defense is going to look different. Now, I know on defense, they still have Kevrick Wiggins, and they still have Jalen Hughes. Outside of that, we're just going to be looking, man. So, how is Jackson State going to look in 2023? I'm unsure. They're still now. Listen, even though FAMU might have quote unquote the better roster, even though FAMU is predicted to win the SWAC, Jackson State is still the top dogs. Like, they're still the team to beat. regardless of how good FAMU is, like until Jackson State isn't playing in the SWAC championship game, they're still the team to beat. It's still their crown to lose, regardless. Like, say what you want to say about it. They still haven't lost a SWAC game in 2 years and counting. But you know what I'm so mad about, bro, is that, dog, I hate the fact that Jackson State is playing FAMU in 2 weeks. I don't like that. Like, that game needs to be moved to, like, the last regular game of the year. Like, they got to be moved, like probably before the Bayou Classic or after the Bayou Classic, something, or in the same week as the Bayou Classic. But come on, like, that's robbing us, bro. That is really robbing us. For real. Like, I can't front, bro. That's really robbing us. So, bad enough we can't see that play out. But, yeah, man. I think in this game, dog, like, Jackson State is going to have to show and prove that they're still the team to beat. I think that's what this game against South Carolina State is going to come down to. Because check this out, right? Regardless of who is on that roster, they're still going to get everybody's best game. Like, I look at it like this, right? I look at it as like a female or a male, whoever you want to use, and they have been in so many traumatizing relationships, right? And so they get a new person they deal with, and they try to put all their hurt and pain that they experienced in their last relationship, and they try to put it towards this new person that they're dealing with. It'd be like, yo, like the new dude or the new person, like the new girl, ain't got nothing to do with what you dealt with in the past. That's how Jackson State, like, that's how everybody is going to treat Jackson State. Like, everybody on this roster is brand new, outside of probably 4, maybe even 5 people that played. You know what I'm saying? So they're just going to get everybody's best game because they know that Jackson State is the team to beat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just really looking forward to seeing what Jackson State comes with, man, because and with this is Coach Taylor being his first year as the head coach, that's well deserved by him. But it's gonna be very interesting to see, how this team actually looks, because we don't know what they look like. We don't know what offense they're gonna be running. We don't know what the defense is gonna look like. All I know is that this team is gonna look very different. This team could be explosive offensively. On paper, they are explosive. On paper. But end of the day, man, and this is a rematch from 2021's Celebration Bowl. Like, and I know, like, a lot of the majority of the players that played in that game are not on this roster, but Kevin Wiggins is, and he should have something to say about it. Like, he if there's any, and DJ Stevens as well. Like those 2 or 3 players should take this game a lot more personally. And TC Taylor for what it's worth. So I'm just real interested to see what happens. We'll talk more. We'll get in more in depth on, what Jackson State needs to do to win this game. But I do want to say that I'm real interested in seeing how Jackson State looks coming into this year, because we don't know what they're going to look like. We honestly don't know. So I'm real interested in seeing that, but I am excited. I'm absolutely excited, man. Football is here. I can't wait to see it, man. Who is going to be the guy at receiver outside of Rico Powers? But we're going to see, man. I can't wait. Listen, and we're going to get into more in-depth, like I said, we're going to get into more in-depth on, on the game strategy and the game breakdown on what each team should do in order to win this game. It's gonna be crazy, but I can't wait for it.